10 Ways to Talk to the Universe, Carl Jung's Perspective. What if the universe has been answering you all along, but you were listening in the wrong language? Carl Jung believed the universe does not speak in words. It speaks in symbols, patterns, and inner experiences. And once you understand this language, your entire life begins to make sense. Why this changes everything. Most people think talking to the universe means asking for signs, making wishes, or repeating affirmations. But Carl Jung saw something deeper. He believed that what we call the universe is not separate from us. It is intertwined with the unconscious mind. Every coincidence, emotional reaction, recurring situation, and inner image is already part of an ongoing conversation. The universe is not silent. The real question is whether you are conscious enough to listen. In this video, we will explore 10 Jungian ways to talk to the universe, not through fantasy or blind belief, but through psychological alignment and inner awareness. And stay with me until the end, because the final insight reveals why the universe responds to who you are, not what you ask for. 1. Speak through symbols, not words. The unconscious does not understand language. It understands symbols. This is why affirmations often feel empty. They speak to the ego, not to the psyche. Jung explained that the deeper mind communicates through images, metaphors, dreams, emotionally charged scenes. When you visualize, you are not pretending. You are sending symbolic information into the unconscious. To talk to the universe, don't say, "I want peace." See peace. Feel its atmosphere. Enter the image fully. Symbols are the universe's native language. 2. Notice synchronicities. Jung introduced the concept of synchronicity, meaningful coincidences without a causal explanation. When certain numbers, people, or situations repeat, it is not random. It is a moment when inner reality and outer events align. The universe speaks through patterns. Ignoring synchronicity is like ignoring unanswered messages. 3. Listen to emotional overreactions. Strong emotional reactions are signals. When something triggers you intensely, the universe is pointing to a part of your psyche asking for attention. Jung taught that what disturbs us most in others often reflects something unintegrated within ourselves. Emotion is not weakness, it is information. 4. Communicate through dreams. For Jung, dreams were the most direct voice of the unconscious. Dreams do not predict the future. They correct the present. They compensate for what the conscious mind ignores or suppresses. Writing down your dreams is not superstition. It is learning to listen. The universe speaks at night because the ego finally steps aside. 5. Stop asking. Start observing. Many people approach the universe with demands. Jung warned that this attitude blocks understanding. True dialogue begins when you stop forcing outcomes and start observing recurring patterns. Silence often carries the clearest answers. 6. Pay attention to repeating life patterns. Repetition is not punishment, it is feedback. If the same emotional scenarios keep returning, the universe is signaling unresolved inner material. Jung called this the compulsion to repeat, a sign that something seeks integration. Life repeats lessons until awareness appears. 7. Ask better questions. The unconscious does not respond to shallow questions. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What part of me is being shaped through this experience?" Depth invites clarity. 8. Align with the self, not the ego. Jung distinguished between the ego, the social identity, the self, the deeper organizing center of the psyche. The universe responds to the self. When your actions align with inner truth, external resistance decreases. Life begins to cooperate when you stop performing. 9. Integrate the shadow. The shadow is not evil. It is unrecognized potential. Many desires remain blocked because they contradict unconscious self-image. Jung believed the universe cannot deliver what the psyche secretly rejects. Shadow work is not optional. It is a form of dialogue with reality itself. 10. Become the message. This is the insight that changes everything. The universe does not respond to what you want. It responds to what you are. Your inner state is already speaking. When inner conflict dissolves, external obstacles begin to fade. You do not talk to the universe. You embody the answer. Meaning is not found. It emerges. The universe is not outside you. It speaks through dreams, emotions, coincidences, repeating patterns. When you learn this language, life stops feeling random. Meaning quietly emerges. If this perspective resonated with you, it means you're already listening more deeply than most. On Soulful Wisdom Journey, we explore psychology, consciousness, and inner transformation through the wisdom of Carl Jung and depth psychology. If you feel drawn to this kind of insight, consider subscribing, liking the video, and sharing your reflections in the comments. Your awareness is part of the conversation.